in the dirt. Say it again, man, and that's a reverse. Never rehearse, jumping in first. Call up the nurse, put the beat in the hearse. This is absurd, take the berserk. Don't get on the tracks, man, and they better swerve. Don't got a nerve, man, I never...
All right, another great question, guys. Should you white label your winning products or brand them, make, custom versions, try to turn it into a brand? This is a great question. I get this all the time. And for a lot of people, it's kind of like their long-term plan when they get into dropshipping. They say, I just want to dropship to kind of learn the industry and find a winning product, and then I want to try to create a brand around that. And they severely underestimate how much of a gear change that requires. And what I mean is that going from dropshipping to branding is not as smooth as you think it would be. They're two entirely different business models. They seem like they're connected, but guys, it's a lot harder than it sounds. The dropshipping business model is dependent on speed, on cycling through products quickly, massive testing. And white labeling and branding is a very slow process. Filing for trademarks, finding a factory if you're going to customize a product or just customize the packaging, it doesn't matter. You're looking at months of a wait time. And then if you're white labeling, you're probably going to want to set up like really good shipping for that too. So I don't know if that means you plan on transitioning into FBA, or you could use tiny 3PL. We actually do that for some of our clients. We help them with the custom packaging, with the white labeling. We're definitely capable of doing that, and we love to help you guys do that. If that's your business model, if that's what you want to do, just understand that it's very hard to balance the two. It's not as simple as like, I'm going to have this really successful dropshipping business, and every time we find a winner, I'm just going to white label it and transfer it to its own store and all this stuff. Like, that is a massive task that a lot of people underestimate. And just make sure that you have all of your data, that you're really understanding the work involved with that. And I know a lot of huge, massive dropshippers that don't even bother with the white labeling industry, with the branding industry. They don't even bother, because it's like, you have to choose where you're going to put your energy, where you're going to put your focus. And in order to be successful at branding and successful at white labeling, you're going to have to put 100% of your energy into that, which means your drop shipping is going to suffer, which means you're not going to have the cash flow to support the branding business model. I'm not trying to discourage you. I just want to make sure you guys really understand the work that goes into this, the time that goes into this. It takes time to create custom products, to create custom packaging. Like, if you want to make your own custom clothing, like, we see brands all the time, right? And we don't really realize the work that goes into behind the scenes. Like, you see like a t-shirt company or whatever, like this is a Givenchy shirt. They have to plan these designs out 6 to 8 months before they're ever released. That's how long it takes from when the design is created to when it's finished production and actually ready to ship to a customer. 6 to 8 months. And with drop shipping, we're launching 100 new products a week. Products that we've never seen before are up in the store in a week. So it's an entirely different gear change, guys. Like, the mindset's entirely different. The focus is entirely different. The workflow is entirely different. So just don't underestimate it. If that's the route you want to go down, make sure you're doing it right. Make sure that, like, I have a brand, one of my first best selling products that I did $4 million with, a single product at $4 million off of a single creative, an AliExpress product, single creative, $4 million. Anyways, I trademarked the product. I had a custom design manufactured. I've had the inventory shipped to FBA, and it took me like a year and a half to do all that. Now, the reason for that is because it wasn't my primary focus, because I was so focused on the drop shipping side of things. So don't think that, like, The cash flow is so important, guys. Don't think that you can transition quickly and that you can like escape drop shipping at a moment's notice because you found a winner. You can just white label it and like you're off, into the beautiful dreamland that is branding. Like it's not all it's cracked up to be. So anyways, building a brand takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of planning. It's an entirely different mindset. The people that are really good at dropshipping aren't always really good at branding and white labeling. So it's a little different, and it's very different. Again, I'm just trying to make sure you guys understand what goes into this. When I'm asked this question, it's not a yes or no answer. A lot of these questions that you guys ask me are not yes or no's. It's like, let me give you all of the information. This is my approach to the consulting work, the coaching work that I do. You present me with a problem, and then I say, well, here's all of the things you haven't considered. This is all of the information, and this is all the data you need to look at. And then you need to make a decision on what's best for you. Okay? I'm not just going to straight up tell you this is what you need to do, yes or no. This is best, this is worse. I'm going to give you the information that you need. And then you need to make a judgment call and make a decision. You need to man up and say, like, this is the route I'm going with. If I go that route, then how would you approach it? And I'd be more than willing to give you instruction in that way. But I'm not going to make decisions for you. So should you take your winners and white label them? It's up to you guys, but you have to understand the workload that goes into this, the transition required, and the fact that your drop shipping is most likely going to die off in the background because you're spending so much time working on this new project. So that's it. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like the video, obviously. Please subscribe if you like the content, if you want me to keep coming out with this stuff. I think it is very valuable because I get these questions every day. So please subscribe. See you in the next video.